Man, if I tell you that Goldship's family is entirely insane, like that would be an understatement to their family, because every single horse in Goldship's family have their unique quirks and temperament that rivals.
Is that canon? Are they? These are like, this looks like fanon drawings. Like they don't look like official art.
Have their unique quirks and temperament that rivals Goldship entirely. So today we're gonna talk about Goldship's family, starting with their father Staygold, and then we're gonna talk about all of the family members that have appeared in Umamusume Pre-Derby. So we can start talking about Goldship's family without talking about their father Staygold. So Staygold was born on March 24th of 1994 at Shirao Town, Hokkaido, Japan, whose father was Sunday Silence and mother was Golden Sash. So Staygold was known as the terrorist of the race
is
because he would
from
often
Sunday
run
Silence.
in a zigzag pattern to, you know, just brake check other horses and make other horses abruptly stop, which would cause the jockey to fall over, causing the jockey and the horse serious injuries. One of the greatest examples of this happening was in the 2001 Kyoto Daishoten, where Staygold was raced against Teamopro and NTR, which is Narita Top Road. At the final length of the race, where the finish line was just in sight, Staygold decided to essentially brake check Narita Top Road, causing Narita Top Road to abruptly stop and causing his jockey to fall off, causing him like very serious injuries.
Very serious injuries. Oh! Holy moly!
And that
was such a rough
somewhat
fall.
traumatized Narita Top Road, because it actually took Narita Top Road a month to recover from the incident before he could race professionally. The only thing that was good about that race was Meiges Teamopro winning the race and Staygold getting disqualification.
Okay, yeah, I would disqualify him too, but that's like not even the jockey's fault. The horse is just doing horse things there by being a menace.
Was Meiges Teamopro winning the race and Staygold getting disqualification. Staygold was also very notable in just kind of randomly smelling his own feces, and after smelling his own feces, he would cry and then proceed to smell his own feces again.
Oh my god, dog behavior there.
What the fuck? What's wrong with this horse? This horse has gained a sentient. He's basically a masochist. Staygold also bit Special Week's tail, making Special Week cry, and this actually was represented in the anime where Special Week cried after a race. The reason Special Week cried at that race was because Staygold bit his tail, and not because Special Week lost.
Actually,
so
though,
Staygold was a freaky horse. I mean, take a look at his children. So Dream Journey was born on February 24th.
It's actually real. She has a real design. What?
2004 at Hokkaido, Japan. Dream Journey, who was the son of Staygold and Oriental Art, and also the grandchild of Major McQueen. So he already comes from a very good pedigree, and he's actually the first of Staygold's child that has won a G1 race. He won the Nakayama, and I hope I don't butcher this, Asahi High Futurity Stakes, which is reserved for fruit-bed 2-year-old horses. Although his record was not as remarkable as other of Staygold's children, like Orfevi or even Goldship himself, his temperament was what made him so goddamn famous. So Dream Journey had a notoriously bad temper. Kenshi Ikazoe, one of the jockeys that had rode on Dream Journey before, said that Dream Journey attacks with the intent to kill. And Kenji Ikazoe wasn't like, you know, just the run-of-the-mill normal
actual assassin.
He was a famous jockey that was known to handle bad temperament
sweet
horses.
mention.
His temperament was so bad that even a prestigious jockey like Yutaka Take, whom has rode of like just a cream of the crop horses, which include Kita-san Black, Major McQueen,
everyone ever,
Hungry Cap, Silent Suzuka, Special Week, and Super Creek, and Deep Impact, just to name a few. Even he said that Dream Journey was too much to handle because of his temperament. He couldn't ride on that horse. Like, his temperament was so bad that during travels, he needed to be sedated. If he wasn't sedated, he would just freak the fuck out. So Dream Journey was just seeking out blood. He was out for vengeance for whatever reason. Maybe his trainer mishandled him, but he seemed to have a hatred for human beings, and he is out to kill.
Oh my
But
god.
Dream Journey wasn't a slouch either. He actually had 3 G1 wins to his
Oh.
name, so you know he can kick all the people he wants.
At
but
what
he also wins
cost?
matches. Despite his temperament, he still was a very famous horse, and he still was the first of Stay Gold's children that has won a G1 race.
Okay, but like, I'm sorry. If that horse is a direct threat on the race course, I would like vote ban that horse. You know, like, okay, that horse is like really strong. I don't care if that horse beats me. I care if that horse is going to bite my horse and we're trying to kill me. Like, I don't think that horse should be running.
Now, let's talk about Orfevre, who is equally as kick-ass and equally as of an asshole.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say, Goldship looks the most normal. What? These horses are crazy, but then their designs are equally crazy. Goldship acts crazy, but Goldship actually looks pretty normal, and I see he's the most normal out of the entire family.
As Goldship himself, Orfevre was born on May 14 of 2008 in the Shirao farm. Oh my god, I am butchering this name.
Shiroi Farm.
At Shandai Corporation. So Orfevre was a remarkable horse. He won 6 G1 races in his entire career, and he actually, like Ogre Cap herself, ended on with a win in an Armakinan, and then he just fuck off. He just retired basically. So he won and then retired like Ogre Cap.
King.
So absolutely a badass.
Goodbye.
But what we're gonna talk about is, although he has a bad temper, he isn't like, you know, as bad as Dream Journey, but he has a very weird quirk that he inherited from his father Stay Gold. So for whatever reason, Stay Gold had, you know, a habit of smell his own feces, crying, and then proceeded to smell it again. Somehow this habit has been passed on to his son. Orfevre.
It's genetic?
Like it passed on to his son.
It's
only
genetic?
to Orfevre, and not to Goldship or Dream Journey. He was known to
They're all
throw
poop
jockeys
sniffers.
off after a race, you know, just like, you know.
Oh, there's the
Attach
jockey.
the package or somewhat. It's such a weird thing that every single one of Stay Gold's children has a temperament issue.
Okay, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Mochi, we have found the horse. We have found the horse to represent Mochi. It is the Goldship family. They love talking about poo. They love dealing with poo. They're poo sniffers. Look at this horse, guys. Look at this horse. Sorry, where's the scene where he sniffs his own poo again?
For whatever reason, Stay Gold had, you know, a habit of smell his own feces, crying, and then proceeded to smell it again. Somehow this habit has been passed on to his son, Orfevre. Like it passed on to his son only to Orfevre, and not to Goldship or Dream Journey. He was known.
There we go. It's perfect. Genetic poo sniffing. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Or Ferv? How do you Orfevre? How do you pronounce it? It's a Triple Crown winner too. A poo sniffer as a Triple Crown winner. What has the world come to? Genetically advanced? What? Orfevre? 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 What language is this? There's a normal one, not Goldshi. Orfevre? Really? Goldsmith. Oh, so it's still gold related. Stay Gold, a goldsmith, a gold ship. Everyone's gold, but like they decided to make it a different language to be fancy. Oh, French, of course. That's why it's impossible to pronounce. Disgusting. Blech. So close to winning the Arc de Triomphe. Ugh, his French name didn't save him.
To throw jockeys off after a race, you know, just like, you know, detach the package or somewhat. It's such a weird thing that every single one of Stay Gold's children has a temperament issue.
I don't know what they expected though. Like they went to the horse known for being, you know, for having attitude problems, and they were like, wow, who would have guessed his children would have attitude problems? Let's produce a few more just in case. Let's sire a couple more sons just to see if this is like 5 for 5. Like, the consequences of my actions.
Journey, of course, coming straight out of the womb, basically, with the intent to kill, Orfevre just casually throwing jockeys off. Well, the next horse that we're gonna talk about has a surprisingly good temper. I mean, well, in comparison to his other relatives.
Fenomeno. What? Fenomeno. is this secretly gold for something else? Smelling their own manure is their destiny. Can they have a better destiny? Can they have a destiny to win instead? Breed them with more even-tempered mares in the hopes that kids will be normal? Listen. This is like toxic, you know, relationships. You can't just have the wife try and fix him. You have this weird toxic dad. You're going to have temperament issues, okay? Listen. It's not worth staying in this loveless marriage. You know, don't go with abusive dudes. Fevri won all his races because he wanted to get the finish line as quick as possible so he could throw his jockey off. You know, I don't know why the jockeys keep going back on. If someone sat on my back, I too would also try to buck them off. Like, rude. First of all, did you ask?
Okay, so next we're gonna talk about Phenomenal. Well, that's how I pronounce his name. His name is actually Fenomeno.
Freak! Okay, well now that's just mean. Excuse me, you want like a legacy? Like you need to name him Freak? Or just say you didn't love him at birth. Like, imagine your parents just looked at you and were like, okay, we have my lovely son's gold ship, French for goldsmith, and we got another one. I'm kind of out of gold names. Let's just name him Freak.
I know. He was born in 2009, April 20th. Father, of course, Stay Gold. So Phenomenal was actually he was a quiet kid of the Gold Chip family.
Oh, he was the quiet kid. What with a name like that? He wasn't really expecting much, was he?
Are you enjoying the video? Hi, I'm Meimi, and this is Hattie. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing to my main channel. These clips are from live streams I do every week. Thank you.
I don't know. He feels bullied from birth.
Actually, he was said to be the most normal horse out of the Gold Chip family, and
middle child.
He actually had a good temperament.
Middle
but
child
he
syndrome.
Really have a good relationship with his sibling, especially with Gold Chip and Oferi. So,
oh, I wonder why the golden children of the golden family get fancy names, and I get called Freak. Well, and he has to keep his head down and not like attract notice from his toxic family and get bullied even further.
So in the 2014 Tenno show, for whatever reason, I mean, it's just Gold Chip stuff, you know. Gold Chip was trying to intimidate Phenomenal by making a guttural growl. So it was like a scare tactic.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's
Maybe
working
Phenomenal
though.
was just a punching bag of the entire family. Yeah, but that didn't work.
Middle
because
child.
Phenomenal won that race, and
Wow. But imagine like it worked in the opposite like direction. You tried to scare him and intimidate him. He was so intimidated, he flew past that finish line to get away from Gold Ship.
Gold Chip got
didn't wanna get
7th
bit.
place in that race. So,
7th place.
Fuck you, Gold Chip. He had a notoriously bad relationship with Oferi when they was living in the same stallion station, where Phenomenal would try to actually intimidate Oferi. Oferi would just reply back with a kick to his fence. Phenomenal actually won a total.
That's like peak sibling behavior. I'm sorry. I'm also like that with my sister. We just kick each other.
Total of 2 G1 races and 3 G2 races. He is by no means one of the most successful Stay Gold's children, but it seems like the champion mentality was always running in the family, because every single one of the notable Stay Gold's children has won a G1 race. Phenomenal was definitely the quiet one of the family, but he is by no means a slouch. We can't end this video without talking about Gold Ship. We all know Gold Ship, the quirky ass racehorse that constantly tries to kick its trainer. Gold Ship actually caused his real life trainer Naosuke Sugai so much stress that he began to have hair loss. So Gold Ship was one of the
Hair
two
loss.
of Stay Gold's children that has gone to the prestigious race in France called the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. I hope I did.
Oh my god, the Prix de l'Arc. The Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe or whatever. I mean, I don't like French either, man.
Didn't butcher that name, so I'm
I
gonna just give
understand.
you a AI voiceover of that.
Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. You know, I don't think I was any closer.
So, you know, in just typical Gold Ship fashion, he came into the field and then he decided to put on a show for the audience.
I mean, he's popular.
He was ore farming before ore farming was invented, and it was by a horse. And did he won that race? Absolutely fucking not. He got 14th place. And people were saying that, you know, it was just a trip to France and Gold Ship wasn't even entirely giving a shit. He was just like, oh my god, a new environment? Yeah, I'll just chill. Like, Gold Ship is literally
on
a
vacation.
Homo sapien in a mammal's body. And do I even need to talk about the 12 billion yen incident?
Literally, Gold Ship is just isekai. Like, I woke up in another world in a horse's body. He's got main character syndrome for like those kinds of guys that are like freaking out and then just like, oh well, I guess I'll make the most out of my situation. Huh? What do you want me to do? Win? Please. I'm here for the ladies.
That Gold Ship has made. So this happened in 2015, exactly June 28th of 2015 at the Takarazu Kinen in Hanshin, and he was the crowd favorite. He was the favorite by a mile with a total number of bets totaling an amount of 12 billion yen. Gold Ship was ready. Gold Ship was locked and loaded, locked into winning that race until he got into the gates, and then he just started freaking out. Got on his fucking hind legs, trying to smash the door down. I don't know if he was panicking, but he was definitely not ready for the race. And when the gates opened, he let's just call he got an equivalent of a late start.
IRL late start. What is he doing, man?
And he got
He's
15th
ready
place.
to brawl.
I bet you, you know, I bet you a lot of people were crying that day. And Gold Ship himself, for the first time, remorseful for his trainer after the race when he was going back to the stalls. He wasn't really having it. He wasn't ready to look at his trainer in the eyes. You know, there's a famous picture of him just, I don't know, side-eyeing the trainer, you know, just not able to look into the trainer's eyes. And
Me too. What was it? Sorry, you had you were assigning us homework.
I feel like that is the one and only time that Gold Ship has truly felt remorse for his trainer. Gold Ship is just a quirky little asshole, but everyone loves him because he's a quirky little asshole, and he literally acts like a human. Yeah, Gold Ship is definitely my favorite out of the Stay Gold's children, but you know, it's nice to just go on a deep dive to know about all of Stay Gold's children and how each of them is like equally weird and equally fascinating for me to learn about as well.
But like for every Gold Ship video, it's always about, oh, Gold Ship's such a weirdo. Oh, Gold Ship is like such an aura farmer. They never actually talk about Gold Ship's like successes. There's like that one video where Gold Ship is from the end and then just wins, right? It's very hard to talk about them because Gold Ship never really lives up to his full potential and shows off, despite the fact that like Gold Ship is like absolutely able to do so. So it's always like Gold Ship's a weirdo, Gold Ship's eccentric, Gold Ship's personality in the game is like, you know, just messing around. But then I find it funny because Gold Ship's personality in the game is also like, they're doing it on purpose half the time. They like, Gold Ship's actually smart, you know? Gold Ship's smart, and when Gold Ship faces the true weirdos, he always backs down. She's always like backs down. She's like, oh, sorry. Like, I'm just acting out for funsies. You guys are on another level. Excuse me. This one?
今見た
That was so fast. That was so sly. I'm pretty sure these horses are too intelligent. Gold ship is being raised with too much wits. Like the family. The entire family has too much wits. Do you see that? He just gave him a really quick jab without even looking at him. He looks away. He clearly is guilty. He's like entirely cognizant of his action and it being perceived as bad. Like... And how cautiously he was being like, oh, it's okay, I'm just giving you a little pat. We're just taking a picture together. And he's like, who said you had permission to touch me? Right? Yeah, it's not aimed to hurt. It's literally just a like, I recognize you, you scoundrel. Now stop touching me. Stop touching me. Ugh, so silly.